Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica McDonald. I'm a knitwear designer, and today I'm going to teach you how to read a cable chart. Cable charts might seem kind of complicated at first, but in reality they are actually incredibly simple to read. You need to think of them not as a bunch of confusing symbols, but as a visual representation of the cables that you're knitting. So you can see here, this chart, chart B, is for this cable right here. And you can see you have a cable leaning to the right and a cable leaning to the left. And a cable leaning to the right and a cable leaning to the left. So you can count the stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that go in the back. You can see this line here goes across and then it disappears. And then the other 4 stitches here come across the front so that we have a right crossing cable. You can tell that these are the ones that are held in the front or that come across the front because this line continues uninterrupted over to the right. If we look over here at this cable right here, the lines that continue uninterrupted are the ones that lean to the left. So we know that these first 4 stitches have to come to the front of the fabric so that we have a left leaning cable. When you have a cable chart, it will always be accompanied by a key. Here is the key for this chart here. You can see knit, purl, and then the definitions of our 2 cables here. So we have a 4-4 right cross and a 4-4 left cross. What that simply means is you cross 4 stitches over 4 stitches and it leans to the right, and this one is 4 stitches crossed over 4 stitches leaning to the left. Here I've listed out all the cable definitions. I like to put them next to the keys so it's easy for you guys to find all the information you need on the same page, but some patterns will put it right at the beginning of the pattern as well. So you might need to look around to find this. But you can see here, 4 out of 4 right cross, slip the first 4 stitches to the cable needle, hold it in the back. So you can see that these 4 stitches here, and we're gonna hold them in the back so that the next 4 stitches cross in front of them. Then we knit the next 4 stitches, and then we knit the 4 stitches from the cable needle. So I'm going to show you what that is right now. We're going to work this one right here, this symbol, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches that we hold in the back. Then we knit these 4 stitches, and then we knit the 4 stitches that were held in the back. That way we get a right cross cable. I'm going to have to replace my stitch marker. It keeps trying to run away on me. So I always use a DPN, but you can use a cable needle. You just need something that will hold your stitches. So there's 4 stitches. I'm going to hold it in the back because I want the cable to lean to the right. So the next 4 stitches have to come across the front of the fabric. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I take these 4 stitches on hold, I put them back on my left-hand needle, and I knit them. Then you can see right here between these 2 symbols we have 1 single knit stitch to work. Now we're on to this one, the 4-4 left cross. So you can see you're pulling 4 stitches onto the cable needle and you're going to hold them in the front because you want them to cross across the front of the fabric. And then we knit the 4 stitches in the back, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see them moving across the back of this symbol. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 4 from my needle, my DPN. I'm going to knit work one more stitch so I can secure that. That stitch marker. So you can see we have this one crossed to the right and this one crossed to the left. It looks a little funky because I've cabled too soon here, so I'm going to need to just rip this back, but I'm just doing this to show you because I have a quiet moment to record a tutorial. So that's how you read a cable chart. Now here's the other chart, and it's just the same concept. These stitches, these first 6, are held in the back, because these next 6 come across the front. You can tell because this line is uninterrupted as it goes across. And this line is uninterrupted as it goes across. So these ones are the ones that are going to be held in the front. And that's for this cable here. So that is how you read a cable chart. If you have any questions, pop them in the comment section below, and I will do my absolute best to answer them. This pattern will not be out until fall of 2022, so you guys will have to sign up for my newsletter if it is not already then. Yeah. Happy knitting, you guys.